Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to Into the Inferno. Today I'm joined here with my buddy Shane. I'm Gabe. This is Shane and our new member. He wants to introduce himself.
Hey guys, I'm Josh. I go by LCatch when I'm gaming. So yeah.
Cool. He was meaning to join us during the school year for our high school. But we never really got solid.
I had a lot going on.
He had a lot going on. We never really recorded.
For the summer, so it wasn't very.
It wasn't the right timing.
Yeah, it didn't make sense for me to get on the channel and then have no.
But now we're going to college and stuff together, so we're all going to be living in a 5-foot radius of each other.
I hope it's not that close.
I'll be 10 feet, so I'm next door.
Yeah,
I'll be a lot further.
Yeah, unfortunately he'll be still here while we move over to a new city and stuff. So you bear with us. What? Bear with us when we're trying to put out content. I know Shane here is stocking up on some stuff and gonna release some stuff soon, which will be exciting. We got a new title animation finally, and it took me forever, but finally got it. And yeah,
Pretty awesome.
So
it's gorgeous.
yeah,
Blue and black.
Blue and black. That's our channel. Maybe we should do a separate one for like this podcast sometime if I ever get the time.
Jump into the Inferno.
Yeah, jump into the
Ooh. Yeah, have it go like on a cliff and jump in and you see the fires.
It'll be like Mordor.
Yeah.
So yeah, the render time on that. There's some videos that's not gonna get made. Yeah.
So you see that in about a year after it renders.
Yeah, exactly. We need more hardware.
So help us out.
Yeah.
Donations,
I'll begin my portion of making videos to the channel once Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out November 21st. I'll be getting both of them, so that'll be interesting. I might do separate, maybe on one I'll do a Nuzlocke challenge, and maybe the other one I'll just do a regular gameplay or a let's play of it. And hopefully once I get around to it, I'll be able to start doing some Wi-Fi battles.
That'll be fun.
Or just battles with me.
Yeah. With our party teams just battling.
Yep.
It's kind of difficult though because I've never actually done Wi-Fi battles on a handheld. So usually I just play on Pokemon Showdown or Pokemon Online, and so it's gonna be different for me to get used to. And I don't have any Pokemon from PokeSav or Pokebank, anything, so it'll take me a while. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully you guys will like those uploads.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. So, explain more about yourself. Like, what kind of games you want to add to our collection?
Well, as of right now, I kind of enjoy Terraria quite a bit, and these guys know that.
A lot. All the time.
Check his game time.
He's never not on Terraria.
It's higher than DungeonDefenders for me.
Well, the story behind that is when I started getting back into gaming after a lot of stuff going on in my life. I had a really, really bad desktop PC that it was a family computer.
I know that hell that is.
It had been passed between 3 or 4 of the family members as personal, PCs, personal computers. And it was, what was it? It was, I still have it right now. It had
like a AMD.
It was an AMD like
Atom, or
it was like
awful. It was like an X64 is what it was called. So it was one of the old ones.
It was one of those, but it was it had.
I think it was the equivalent to the Pentium.
Yeah, I think it was a Pentium actually. It might have been.
Was it? I thought
it was something like that. But it had integrated graphics, or it has integrated graphics. It's non-expandable more or less. It's running like 2 gigabytes of RAM and a dinosaur of a hard drive that has no transfer rate. So pretty much the only thing I could reliably play other than Minecraft or whatever was Terraria, and it's kind of one of the types of games I enjoy. There's a lot of stuff to do. Not only is there like sort of the storyline almost to it, and open world.
Yeah.
But also there's the building aspect to it, and it's kind of like where I can let out my artistic side.
It's kind of like a change from Minecraft, huh?
It was yeah. I played a lot of Minecraft.
You got me addicted to it.
I introduced Gabe to Minecraft, and for a while there we were like, Minecraft. That was before it was cool. And
thanks to his buddy Morgan.
Now if
Letting me borrow his account.
Now if you play Minecraft, you're considered an 8-year-old.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Talk about Minecraft.
But
yeah, I want to get some videos out about Minecraft.
You and I are working on Crash Landing.
Yeah, we want to get the Crash
recording.
Landing series going. The first recording just bombed because I only got my footage.
We had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I was
It was
using
quite funny.
I was using Bandicam,
After
so
an
you
hour
only get 10
recording.
minutes at a time. We recorded for like an hour. There was a situation where I had to leave for a while.
Yep.
There was.
It was fun listening to.
I ended up none of my audio got recorded, and
It was a one-sided conversation.
And it's a tough
That's
tough
happened
mod pack
recently.
too. Like you have to make sure that you enable the hardcore questing mode. Otherwise, you only get to live once. And if you
YOLO.
die, then you're yeah, extreme
YOLO.
YOLO.
Minecraft.
Once you die, you're banned from the server, and you have to start up a whole new server, new world.
it's-
Everything just sucks. So
Absolutely.
we're kind of working on that series, and I also have another mod pack I'm gonna make for recording specifically. It's not gonna be a typical technology pack, which I see a lot of YouTubers doing nowadays.
And
I'm gonna
it has
go
been
more-
our favorite
Yeah.
for the longest time.
Is that the one that we were talking about?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
been one that we've, I don't know.
Two of us
it's-
have played.
It's one
quite a
that I've
bit.
wanted to play since it came out, and I saw videos.
You've played it, haven't you?
No, I don't. If you're talking what I think you're talking about.
It's
then I'm the
it's a
only one
revival.
who's played it.
Yeah, so we want to like bring it back, make it more adventure mod pack because we used to play on the what was it, Minecraft from FTV a
Until I
lot.
realized how awfully glitchy it is.
Yeah, so we've been technology based and just building blocks and crap a lot. So we want to change it up and get a
Gabe
recording
got tired of
series
spending an hour building one block.
rather than going out and
Or
adventuring. and,
my 6 hours of building an industrial electrolyzer to have it blow up.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
And
was,
then going and get moderator going.
Yeah,
It just
see?
disappeared.
Yeah.
Jesse was
those
our
are the
man.
good old days.
Oh, that was so fun on that
But-
server though.
But other than Terraria, definitely Minecraft, like Gabe and I were talking about. I want to start getting into some other games like
Heard you were downloading DungeonDefenders.
yeah.
Finally.
I was in Phoenix at the Mayo Clinic for a couple days for my sister, and I tried downloading it there, but it came up with a 13-hour load time on it, so I stopped that. I still have to do that, but Gabe's gonna teach me and introduce me into DungeonDefenders and get me started up on that, so I'll probably be doing that, especially since I just got a brand new Dell laptop for.
although other brands are available.
I like
I just got a brand new laptop for college, and so I got it specifically so I could use it for the channel.
That's good.
So DungeonDefenders, stuff like that. Maybe a couple other things. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how it goes. See if I have enough time to start doing stuff like that, other stuff.
I'll take you under my wing for
Yeah.
DungeonDefenders.
I remember they tried to introduce me to it. But I was,
we know.
Yep.
But I was playing on my dinosaur, and my dinosaur computer, and it was. I really couldn't do anything.
If you don't know what me and Gabe are laughing about, watch our top 5 video.
Yeah. Link will be in the description.
Yeah.
So
But once you guys start seeing my gameplay, I'm not like typical gamers. I go by things a lot differently, and it takes me a little bit longer to like kind of figure stuff out. But once I figure stuff out, I kind of take off and go with it.
yep.
So I have yet to get a Minecraft account.
Yeah.
When I do, I will join you.
Good. It would be more fun with 4 people on a server. Because I know when you have 3, sometimes one person gets left out. If you're like, especially in technology mod packs, you got like 2 people working on a project gathering resources.
and
Yeah.
I'm just a farmer.
And then you get someone else, yeah.
Or you
They
got
kicked
a
me to
turtle.
the programming
Oh, there's
all by myself.
That's actually-
pardon the thunderstorm going on outside right now.
Yeah. Programming.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So, me and Gabe here, we got ourselves a server.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So hopefully we'll get that up. I don't know if we're gonna
I
have
actually
a
brought something for
website.
you too.
All right,
I
cool.
have something here. If I put it in my bag.
Yeah. Well, the server, yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know if we're gonna put a website on it yet. I don't know specifically. Right now, it's just gonna be for us to basically dump our videos onto and stuff, and hopefully allow some of our other friends, our fellow YouTubers, at our
People
college.
who pay us.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry about that. We had a little.
So the server, I don't know if we're gonna like put a website on it yet. We don't really have money for proper domain name and all that junk. So I'm gonna look into possibly getting a website up for us. It might be like in a year, maybe, because of college and stuff like that. So basically, it's just for us to put our videos on there, take less strain off of our computers of that upload time, so we can do more recording or schoolwork, stuff like that. So
Like my 6 hours this morning uploading
Yeah.
one video.
it takes forever to upload to YouTube for some reason for us. So we just want to get a server up so it'll just run in the background while we're off doing whatever. So that's another thing. I want to kind of do some like live vlogging at our college and stuff. Like I don't know, kind of like a college life for us.
Yeah.
I think that would be
I think that'd
interesting.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like we'll have like various pranks and stuff on each other. That'd be fun.
Just like hanging out, just whatever.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll see that a lot more of that stuff.
And yeah, we'll be going to New Mexico Tech if you have any knowledge of what they do there.
Yeah.
So we'll
Basically
probably have
blow
some
stuff
we'll probably
up.
have some content from not only gaming but from projects we're working on and whatnot.
Yeah. So look forward to that. So
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm super excited for doing that. I'm thinking about possibly almost doing a vlog sort of thing for the
for the
channel.
channel.
Yeah, like a weekly, definitely not a daily vlog.
I kind of wanted
maybe
us to
weekly
do
vlog
that
or
a little bit, but I didn't want us. I wanted to get more content out first before I
Yeah.
suggested that. But I think we should do that.
Yeah, you've said it
Yeah.
before.
Did I?
You've told me about it before when we were deciding on doing these.
Yeah.
You were like, I want to do a weekly one. And we're like,
But weekly podcasts take forever since they're so long, and we didn't really keep up on it. I guess like once we shot our first one here, it took us like 4 hours just to set up the basic stuff, and then like another
1 in
2
the morning,
hours.
by the way.
Yeah, we stayed till 1 in the morning.
It's just hard because we don't
on
have
the
a
day before.
dedicated like place.
Yeah, we don't
to
have
have
like a studio and stuff, so we're making do with what we have. I mean,
Our duct tape.
yeah,
Our professional backdrops.
yeah, got some backdrops so it wasn't naked and all that. But
Because I see the blue.
I see some improvements once we do move into college.
because we'll actually have our room
Yeah,
dedicated.
well, with the dorm we're living in, and we'll be able to have
You guys
a.
could like bunk bed it, and then
Yeah,
just have
we're-
like the other side
yeah,
for.
you know,
Can we bunk bed ours?
In Torres, I believe you can.
Yeah.
I might be a screen
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
definitely
Let's have
figure
a
it out.
monitor with
It'll-
Shane's face on it.
It'll probably be a little bit easier when we do get around to actually being able to record and stuff, and once we kind of coalesce, bring in.
Because that'll be when we're moving in. This video will probably be uploaded on the day that we're moving in and getting settled and stuff.
Oh, does that mean I'll have to go and upload?
Probably. I'll have it edited for you and stuff.
Okay.
So basically, we're gonna be moving to college and getting set up, and I think after a week or two of this video being posted, we'll try to get content out for you guys.
I'm planning on
If
getting.
not
Yeah.
content, maybe another podcast.
I'm gonna get
or
content
an
out
update.
the week
A vlog.
after.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
after the
we'll try
podcast.
to get
Uh-huh.
like at least an update on what's going on.
Because I'm already getting videos ready for the week after.
He's the prepared one.
and we'll see if we can work on you and I, Gabe, possibly doing a
Crash landing.
crash landing.
The sad thing though is you guys won't have access to the capture card though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, we drive down every week.
We have-
Hey, guys, Shane.
we have ways of doing it,
I don't even know. I'm gonna probably bring my Xbox up there, but I don't really want to do that much console gaming. I'm more into PC gaming. And I can actually tell because, like, I've been recently playing my Game Boy Advance, and holding it like this for like 15 minutes, my hands start to cramp, and I don't have those muscles anymore. I'm just like, ouch, this hurts. And like an hour later, I'm like, okay, I gotta stop. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm down to the point where whenever I get on a computer, my hand instantly goes to
Wasad, yep.
It's
like
you're trying to
Wasad
type
shift.
something.
It's Wasad shift in space is right where it goes, and it's set up so I can move to the
We
numbers.
have that, but then like if you're like gonna type a letter or something, you're just you're so used to like that being
The
your
mouse
position, and then you're
It just
pressing
has
the
to
mouse.
Yep.
So for any Poke fans out there, since I won't be starting any handheld gaming until Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out, I could do Pokemon Online. We'll just do like half-hour sessions or something, or Pokemon Showdown. Just let me know, and even if you want to battle me, I could put my name in the link below, and then you just go to it. We'll play on Pokemon Showdown, whatever. So yeah, just let me know.
And for the people who saw us on Twitch,
Yeah,
both of us have Twitch channels that we use every once in a while.
just randomly.
Elite Espionage and Pacifistgunslinger.
Yeah, so come check us out. I mean, if we're streaming Pokemon Showdown and we're not swamped with like anything specific, if we're just battling each other or something, go ahead and challenge us and we'll gladly accept. I mean,
He made me borrow an OU team again.
yeah, I don't really have OU teams, so I had to borrow one. I guess, what was that guy's name? It was like Gibb or something. It was weird, but he challenged me, and I was like, yeah, sure, dude, I'll go and challenge me to OU. And I was like, I only have one OU team that works, so Shane, can I borrow one? And I already accepted the challenge with that one OU team, but I didn't do too bad either. I was one Pokemon off. It was so close.
And even though I'm not an expert on Poke battling, but I do know quite a bit. And if you want to see any team building videos or
He builds like the craziest teams.
He's the one who taught me how to build, and I'm actually getting pretty good, I think.
you are actually, I could tell like a huge difference. But yeah, we could do team building or just introduction to competitive Pokemon battling in general, and EVs and IVs, all that stuff. I know how to do everything. It's just I've never actually had a handheld to be able to do all that on. So once I get my 3DS with the capture card and I get my 2 games, we'll be good to go.
I think that's like basically our channel. We're starting off from nothing and trying to acquire new hardware.
Started off
and stuff.
with the computers, then the capture card,
Yeah.
then the...
Because, I mean, my first computer was basically like his computer, except it had its own graphics card. That sucked. Because it was like a Radeon, like, 10,000. It was like a X700, X1000, X1200, something like that. And it could hardly play anything other than DirectX 10 or DirectX 9 games.
It's like a level up from onboard graphics, essentially.
It was basically just to unload it a little bit because it was from my, I think from my mom's work or something like that. But they were updated and gave us that whole piece of junk, and yeah, it wasn't the best. But I finally upgraded and started to do some recording and stuff. So we're slowly building.
That's my next step, getting a new computer.
We all need a new PC.
Because my laptop is about to die.
My laptop's not too bad, but I just need to turn the game resolution all the way down on every single game I play, just so it'll run
Which
properly.
means it's pretty bad.
It's bad, but I can at least play games.
over here.
Yeah, so I
And
mean,
my
he just
internet's
got a new
awful,
one, so...
Brand new.
yeah,
My laptop was great, though, when it was working. Just, I don't know.
it's just starting to go out.
It's just
How long have you had it?
a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Mine's like 3 years old already, I believe.
Yeah.
I was
Mine's
told that-
like a month old.
But there is apparently on my specific model of laptop, there's like a recall on those because I guess during all the hurricanes and all that, one of the plants got flooded, and so they said potentially some of the laptops could have been damaged. And me and my brother got the same exact one, and his just flat out didn't work. And mine, I couldn't connect to the internet or anything at all. And so they had to completely replace my whole motherboard, and it's still like, I don't know, it's kind of buggy sometimes still, but kind of gets the job done
Yeah.
for the most part.
I mean, you can still type on it. So.
Yeah,
You can type.
except for that one time, like my numbers wouldn't work for like
Yeah, I remember
like 2
that.
days. Like my numbers just wouldn't work, and I didn't have number lock on.
Was that when you didn't have the mouse scroll wheel either?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his mouse scroll wheel broke. Or
Yeah,
something.
like bro.
And so he's like, dude, I can't change anything to
I
this.
can't do anything.
Yeah. DungeonDefenders, you need your numbers or a scroll wheel. Otherwise, you're screwed. No?
Most
you
likely numbers.
Yeah. That's
See,
the
you guys
easiest.
just like using the numbers. I don't know why I prefer using the middle, the mouse, or the
Do you
scroll
use
button.
the middle?
I do. I find that I don't know. It's just more comfortable for me to use.
I'm just like, because you can't move and do it at the same time, so I just go use the numbers.
I
Yeah,
guess
you
it's
just
because I'm a
can't-
tower builder for the main.
You don't
thing,
really
and
move, yeah.
you just click summon.
Oh yeah,
I put
you
that
and your
tower.
summoner, you're like, I could go and look at the whole map and summon anywhere, but I'll move over there.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know what you guys
It's
were
supposed
talking
to be the
about.
lazy
You're like,
class.
oh, it's the laziest class ever, and you're like, oh, you can just use phase, and then I was like, but I use phase. I think it was like phase. It was phase shift,
Yeah.
not phase overlord. And so I was like running around in phase. I was like, how is this lazy? I still have to run all the way over there. And then I discovered phase overlord, and you could just look around the map and put it. I was like, oh.
Yep.
You can also ping where you want.
Okay.
You can. You're in that mode and you're
Wow.
like, ping.
I did not know that either.
Yep. So,
So I play tons of summoner because I love that lazy class. I don't have to move.
I like moving in that game. Like, every time, like, any character I play on,
He was
I just
not
move.
even battling, and he's just jumping.
Yeah, I just jump. I find a course and just run it if I'm bored. I don't know why.
It's kind of
It's
fun to
just
do that, especially if you're playing as a jester. It's fun to just run around.
What's fun is checking the outside of the map.
So recently, I think it was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 days ago, I went on a little like board streak where
We
him
were
and
just-
I were just getting on the summoner and jumping out of the map and stuff on
We-
the Akadi jungle, right?
Okay.
Akatidi jungle.
Akatidi.
Akatidi.
Akatidi. Yeah.
I was just
that one.
host because that was the last map I needed to beat on survival in order to get the Transcendent Survivalist achievement, and so I had Shane with me, and then we finally got Gabe to get on. And I was just more, I don't know, I was busy like cleaning my room and stuff. I was just letting it run, and they were jumping out of the map and stuff, and then I started doing it, and it was just
Yeah, we
fun.
found a whole course we could go to. There's
Yeah.
this small little hole in a wall that you could jump through to get outside the map. And from that hole, you could go everywhere on the map, pretty much.
Yeah, you just jump around and jump up here and go over here.
We
and-
got on top
all
of
this
the
stuff.
waterfall,
Yeah, we got on top of like,
In
every
the-
waterfall in that game
Yeah.
actually.
in the
that-
skull.
Yeah, we were in the skull. We jumped up. We went onto the bridge thing. Jumped over the bridge.
The bridge doesn't have anything you can stand on, though.
Yeah, it's blocked off by a whole wall. And but it's funny because we started off at first just finding high points so that we could jump out on top of the map, and we're like, oh, we can't find any.
And he's like,
Jumped on half of the map. Like we started in the crystals, jumped all the way over, and then we ended up jumping through the hole in the wall.
it was
thing.
on accident. He was trying to jump on a tree, and he
Mm-hmm.
missed the tree and kept going forward and found a hole in the wall.
And then we just started jumping up there, and then by the end of it, we got on the other side of where we were trying to jump over in the first place. So it's just like we did all that work just to get here.
It's like the greatest discoveries always happen to be accidents.
And then I discovered like a glitch, I guess you could call it, where I basically got outside the whole map. So we went into spectator mode, and it took like 4 or 5 rounds total. It was really like
And the rounds
long.
are really long in survival.
It didn't
We're
seem long
in the, We're in the
enough, but-
20s.
Yeah, they weren't long enough till we got tired of doing that.
So like I was going out towards the suns in that map because there's 2 of them. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go explore this, see what it's like to
Acorn
touch the
sun.
sun.
Yeah, Acorn Sun.
Yeah, and so
Chicken.
you actually you actually get through the entire map at a certain point, and
It becomes a marvel.
Yeah, I basically got some screenshots. It's on my community Steam ID, and it's like I got it so that the map basically is a circle, and it's just green on the bottom half of the screen and black on the top, and then there's a circle of the map, and you can see his player tag in there. Just a little small thing that's an inch long. It's funny. And I was like, go, go, go! Every time the round would end, I would freak out because I think it would send me back to the starting point. And
which it kept sending me to him
Mhm.
Yeah.
every time.
And I found out that if you go into that hole that we discussed earlier and you just jump straight off the map, if you don't try to get up higher or whatever, you'll die. But if you just float out a little bit and then you die, then your camera will go back to where you were before. So I was really happy that that was a thing. Got some amazing screenshots. I finally got it down to like, if I put my fist up to the monitor, the whole map would fit in like over it. It's cool. Yeah, it took a long
I
time.
forgot what map it was. I don't think it's the Ramparts, but it's one where you have to fight the dragon and you have to use the ballista to kill
Summit?
it.
Yeah.
Summit. Right. I was using my Series EV and they already had the build set down and stuff by the time I joined. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna screw around, and I just like decided to jump off, and I just like landed somewhere. It was like on the outside of the castle.
Oh, was it near where the ogres come out?
I don't think so. It was like on the top right corner or something, and I just like jumped out. And I just like landed there, and I was able to just run around the whole castle. There's like a line.
It's that one that I keep jumping on.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
one day I was like, I wonder if I could put a bowling ball turret here. It's like, oh,
Yeah, on
didn't work.
TV Jungle, like you can build up there. Like if you get out of the map or
Yeah.
out of the gameplay area, you could just build up there.
Yeah, I built like a little buff beam.
Misty Mire was fun with that.
Yeah. He got stuck a couple of times, but
And we figured out how to get into any spawn
spawn
point.
point, you just jump over it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just right above it, there's a small hole that you can get in any spawn point.
That's how it is on Tavern Defense. You can get into any spawn
Yeah.
point.
Remember when we were doing that?
Yeah, but then you can't get out. You're just stuck in that
Yeah,
little
that's
box.
the problem.
Yeah.
I had to relog one time.
I was able to get out with my summoner because I got in there and I summoned an ogre, and then I jumped on top of his head, and then I was able
I
to fly
couldn't
out.
build anywhere
Yeah.
near it. We were trying.
I think I had him follow me in there, I believe, or something. It was weird. I don't know how I did
I
it.
wonder if you could maybe build on top of like one of the edges up there.
You tried, remember? And then it didn't move.
Yeah.
I either had him
It's
follow me in there, or I was able to just summon it.
Just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but sounds interesting.
All of us have missed out on like one game. Like for me, it's Minecraft. For you, it's DungeonDefenders.
What is it for me?
Yeah. What's ours? Terraria?
Battlefield.
Yeah, I haven't played Battlefield before.
I
Yeah,
haven't
I
played
played
Battlefield
it.
before.
Alright, well there you go.
There you go.
We played it.
Cool.
Yes.
We all
But
got our clips.
Battlefront?
Yeah, Battlefront's another story.
Oh,
We
man.
should actually
You
do.
fell asleep though.
Yeah.
So we
I
did
was-
another one afterwards, and I was told that Noah played with you. And I took your spot, I guess.
Yeah, when we were at my house and stuff. Where were you that night? I forgot. I don't remember.
I think you're with.
And your mom kicked us out at like
I don't
1
think so.
o'clock.
I don't think he was dating anyone right then. I think it's, well, maybe he was. I don't know. Anyways.
Your mom kicked us out at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for some reason, I really like to play Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront, if you guys don't know. If you guys are like, is that like Battlefield?
Wait, had you played it before, or was I like?
You were basically introduced it to me when we were
Yeah.
in middle school.
Because I remember I was just like looking through my old original Xbox games, and I was like, huh, because I loved Battlefront. I bought it when it very first came out for the first Xbox, and I just loved it ever since. But then I hadn't played it for quite a few years, and in middle school I was just like, I wonder if this will work on the 360, and it did. So I introduced Gabe to it, and we started playing. Like, yeah, dude, this is fun.
It's so much fun.
It turns out you played it before,
Yeah.
and so we're like, all right, let's do like a galactic conquest against each other.
We had another friend with us, and me and that kid,
Yeah.
these two, we just go and do Galactic Conquest. They were good at Naboo, we were good at Tatooine.
Yeah.
And basically,
I
it was
played,
a one to
the
one.
Revenge of the Sith one where you're actually a Jedi and you
That's
ran
what you
around.
That one was fun too.
That one was cool. It was a really long game.
It was.
I remember I played that for several weeks, just
Yeah.
all the time, and I don't think I ever finished the game.
Yeah, it's kind of hard,
It was a
but
very almost open world sort of
yeah,
role playing game.
I liked it. It was a lot. I think the hardest one was you play as Grievous's bodyguards, and you're like on that platform, and you have to kill those clone troopers. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And they send out those heavy ones with like the flamethrowers. Those ones freaking.
That
oh my
one
God.
took me like so many tries.
Yeah, it's hard.
We should do a
Do you
live
know what
stream.
they talk about?
No. I heard Star Wars.
Star Wars.
That was it.
Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. You
I
play as
think I played
yeah.
You play as all the
actually.
different Jedi, and you face other Jedi a lot of times.
Have you
or
played
you'll
Force Unleashed?
I have.
No,
I played the
love-
first
I
one.
played
like
it on
that
the
game.
Wii when it came out. It was like a big old thing. use your Wii remote for the lightsaber.
Yeah.
I played
I would
it.
sit there on my couch and just flick the wrist. Look at me. Force push. Rather than in the commercials, they're all. I'm like, yeah.
They always do with those commercials.
I mean, what kid's gonna honestly want a video game just standing up going all day? I mean, you gotta be like super charged.
Who does that?
My mom actually bought that.
Parents,
Kids that she
My
uses.
best, my best
we
friend.
used to, but not anymore.
my best
when they
friend
get a
bought
new
one.
one.
That's actually what happened. We bought the first Wii Fit thing, and then it was like
They
bored
played it
of
for like 2 weeks, and then,
and then
they got the new one.
what was it? Wii Sports? Yeah, that was the next one. The Wii Sports came out, and then we started playing it again. We're like, yeah, cool. It's funny. Parents and video
Wii
games.
Sports came out before.
It was one of those things that went out of
Wii
fashion
Sports
really fast.
was the
Yeah.
game
Even
of the
the
Wii.
Wii,
It's
for
a
the most
third
part.
most
Oh,
sold
yeah.
game. Did
What
you
was-
know that?
Yeah. What was the one that? What's the one that came after Wii Fit then?
There was
There was Plus or
Wii
something?
Sports Resort
That's what it was. Wii Sports Resort.
because
Yeah.
that was a sequel. Wii Sports.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was part of Wii Sports, but it was some it was just a
I
bunch
like the
of different
bowling one,
games, just random games like Dark Throwing and all that. Was that part of Wii
That was
Sports?
Yeah.
Sports Resort.
Yeah.
Sports Resort?
Sports Resort.
Yeah, I played that at my brother's friend's house, and no one could beat me at the basketball one because you just have to like shoot free throws or whatever. And like literally, I just like spammed the trigger. And I was like, and somehow I was just making all of them like perfectly. And like, what the heck, dude? I scored like over 100 points.
Yeah, I'm a pro at this. I don't even have to look. Look at that.
I don't know. I was just
What?
like,
Oh, let me text her. real
Yeah,
quick.
pretty much.
Can you hold this?
if you get
I'm sure it
perfectly
looks-
aimed, you just.
I'm sure that looks
wow.
amazing in the video.
Yeah.
Motion.
Shake
Shake weight.
Yep.
Gotta get the other side.
Yeah.
Make it even, you know.
Dave.
Don't give him a cupcake; he'll explode.
That shirt's too tight for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
fun days. Fun days. So,
Batman.
there's some thunder.
Batman, you fighting crime lately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
What'd you do?
He sits in the shadows and he just goes,
Yeah.
"I'm a shadow of the night."
I'm a shadow.
That was
That
so
was-
crazy. This kid
It
over
was
here.
It was okay. So we were on what mod pack was that? Was that Minecraft?
No, it was. Yeah, it was. It was just a different server.
Was it
Yeah,
one?
we were on
When we were
a
starting off.
Minecraft server,
I think it was.
and
maybe.
I remember you two had started off, and you were like, "Hey, come join us."
Oh,
on this."
that is that
And
one,
so I
right?
got-
We were
I
building
got
trees
on.
underground.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got on, and we had at the time we all had an underground base because it was.
Because on
There's a lot of people that would.
a
come
lot
on
of
board with
Minecraft
base or
servers,
whatever.
anything with technology, you have to start off underground basically, because everyone just comes and raids your base for everything.
Yeah,
Except for that one.
Yeah.
That one was so nice.
that was a good server. It's a shame that it went down.
Yeah.
So
But,
that's one
But
server.
we were on the server and we had this underground base, and I'm gonna keep talking. No, we were underground, and I went through the base and took out all the torches, and I was like, "Hey, Gabe, come over here really quick. Come check this out." And I was sitting there crouched, and I had at the time I had my Batman skin. And he comes out of the corner and he's like, "What the heck?" And I go, "I'm a shadow in the night."
He's just sitting there.
It's just kind of become like one of those things that
One of those
it's
famous
like it's like an
catchphrases.
inside joke for us. Well, I think it kind of is. You have to be there.
Yeah, that's funny. Cause I just like walk in and I see him in the corner. I'm a shadow in the night. And you're like, what? That's
I remember him taking all the torches out. I don't remember the shadow of the night though.
I think
Yeah.
you crashed and then that happened.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was like, Gabe, what happened to all the lights down here?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And then there was that loophole we played on this server for a while called.
Was that the Galacticraft one?
No, that was Minecraft. That was the one with Cordy and
Oh, yeah.
Chancy and everyone. But we played on this one called Loophole. It was.
Shout out
When
to
we
our boy
first-
Chancy Pants.
Yeah, when we first got on the
We
server.
Got on
They
first.
got on the next day I get on, and the rules had changed for the server that you had to
The
pay
server
for.
owner was like, "Oh,
And,
we whitelisted everyone who joined beforehand, and now we're gonna charge people."
Yeah, and I
to,
got
play.
on the server somehow, and I was asked by
I think you
the
like.
owner.
I think you
I
pretended to be my brother.
I essentially finagled my way into him not
he became his brother and became a moderator at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he somehow
And,
they were rejecting him, and then he became a moderator.
I have this way of
Getting on people's good side.
And they
Yeah.
still think he's his brother.
yeah, they still think you're like 8 or something like that.
Convince me that you're his brother. Go.
But yeah, that was where a lot of the Minecraft came from, was for that server that we were on that.
We built a cool base too. We got.
And then I built.
Remember the turtle that farmed?
That was perfect.
And we built a really nice base, and then the server that world got thrown away. There was somebody that one of the
It was,
moderators.
like basically the
got
server was
upset.
like trying to. They were.
He
No,
sold
he-
it to someone, and then
one of the thing is one of
It's changing
the
owners.
old moderators got on, and he basically came on and deleted the world because he was upset about something.
Something with the
And
server.
so we
or
had to
something like that.
restart, and then he came back on to that next one after we built a base, and strafe ran a bunch of our bases.
Yeah, and so then he
And
got
so
kicked off, and
he
someone
got-
else took ownership
We
of the
finally got
server.
rid of him, got a new owner, and then
he was a cool
we
guy.
built the
Fancy.
Etho Sky Islands,
You were by yourself. Me and him went.
and then they went off.
Yeah,
and I
we
built
went
this
off.
really awesome base. It was
Yeah.
like a bee, really big.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I had this room. Okay, so when we were building our base, us two, I basically wanted like a sort of Greek
yeah.
architecture or something because they had marble and that was new back then. So I built like this platform made of marble bricks with columns and stuff like that, and then underground we had some rooms dug out for like machines and then our own personal rooms. Well, my room I wanted to make a portal room because he didn't know that portal was in there, the mod was in there. So I was like, dude, this like we both like portal a lot. So I was like, dude, don't look in this room. I had put up a sign that said don't
Right next to the door. Do not enter.
Yeah.
And then you walk around the corner, and
the
the whole wall's
not
gone.
completed. And I already put the portal stuff in there, and I was just completing the wall. And he's just like, "Oh, what's this?" I'm like, "No." It was terrible.
Or the time we stole stuff from him, and the moderator came back.
So he was basing up with some of the moderators
I
on
think
the
it was,
server.
Yes,
it was Chansey,
And
and
someone
there was a
else.
couple other people around there, but it was Chansey and I were like we were sharing a base.
We needed some resources.
We
and
needed a
stuff.
lot
So
of resources.
we were just like, "Oh, dude, maybe we can just go borrow
He's
some
like,
from them." And
go
stuff.
to their base and take some stuff. So I walk over there, and then all of a
As soon as he
sudden,
gets there. As soon as he
Chance
gets
Pants
there.
shows up. I was like, whoa, Gabe, get him out of here.
I was like, "Hey, Chansey, dude, come over here." And he's like, "Hey, just all nonchalant." And we're going through his chest and stuff. It's like, wow. Yeah, it was pretty
All
fun.
your valuables were locked up, though.
Yeah, we were good about it. But we were sharing an area with multiple people.
Yeah, we didn't know that. So we went
We
in
knew
there.
Chansey was there, but he wasn't on the server.
Yeah. So that was fun. Good old days. I wish we recorded most of that because those were fun.
There's a lot of good times that just don't get recorded.
We had a
That's
lot
why I
of fun.
wanted to start up this channel and
Yeah.
stuff because
Yeah.
we have a lot of fun.
Take it away.
We have a lot of fun times.
Yeah.
Finishing each other's sandwiches over here.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you going to finish that?
But yeah, a lot of fun times.
So hopefully more are to come, and we can actually record them and deliver it to you guys because we think it's funny. So you think it's funny. Yeah. So
Any games or anything coming out you guys want to talk about?
Of course.
Alright,
Tons.
take it away. Take it away, Shane.
There's Tales of Zillia 2,
Which is
the sequel of Tales of Zillia.
which is
Remember on my list, Tales of Grace's F.
yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
made
yeah,
by-
I remember,
is that
yeah.
Final Fantasy?
No,
Or-
it's a Tales of
Oh no
series.
no no.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember this game. It's the one I wanted to play with. Like.
No, that was
characters.
Radiata Stories you wanted to play.
Really?
Never
Yes.
did it.
Oh. There's a lot of games I want to play, but
Which is really fun too.
I'll look into them.
You might have trouble with Radiata Stories. You don't have PS2.
Yet.
Yeah.
I want to get one just because of Medal of Honor.
We're gonna have to take a trip down to the
Noble.
Yeah. Or Anonymous.
There's also
Maybe.
what you said.
We can grab anything there that we need.
Pokemon.
they have free arcade games that we play.
That paralyzed my arm. Yeah, talking about like muscle memory, how he was with his handhelds. I'm fine with because I stayed playing I had a DS for a while that I stayed playing, and we went to play Street Fighter at this little gaming store, and it was free, so we were played for like half an hour straight, and like I was just spamming, and then like all of a sudden once I was done, like I felt like my arm was paralyzed, like I couldn't turn it or anything, like it was just stuck
It was
in
like
the position.
that.
I was like, Gabe, I can't move it. He's like, dude, just do it. I was like, dude, I can't. It's like paralyzed.
And that's like the whole way back driving home. He's just like, dude.
Dude, it hurts.
Carpal tunnel from a video game.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So anyways, continue.
There's also Persona 4 Arena.
Yeah, I want to see
Ultimate,
if you watched his Persona 3 videos,
which are going to be started up again.
yeah, he took a little break, but I mean, we
Technical
all did.
difficulties.
But what is this? What's going on? If you ever watch them, I really recommend you watch them. If you haven't, if you watch them, they're really interesting, and I feel like Persona 4 Arena is gonna be like even better. Because would it be more like fighting between the two characters?
Persona 4, in it, you are playing as Persona 3 and Persona 4 characters.
Yeah.
And so you have to go into a TV world, which is the main battle area in Persona 4.
Yeah.
And they took over it from this robot, took over the world, and created an arena to make them feel what she felt, because she was forced to kill her friends, other robots.
Okay.
So she's trying to make them feel the same pain she did.
That's deep.
And Ultimax is a continuation of Arena.
You can get that one?
Yep.
Of course. The Persona. Yeah, it's not a really, I guess, showcased game because it is in the Japanese sort of game world.
It is really high on most people's RPG and JRPG lists usually.
But you don't really see that many gameplay videos of it, do you? Because
I've found them.
There's
a few good ones. Persona 3 is one of the ones that are hard to find because, I don't know, the people I really like who do JRPGs, they only did Persona 4. So.
Can you tell me about Bravely Default?
So,
I'm like it looks like a good game. I've heard good things about
have
it.
you played the demo?
No.
The demo is 20 hours of gameplay by itself, not from the game.
My goodness.
It's its own gameplay. And
I remember you telling me this,
it teaches you about the game, and it gives you a choice of like 5 different classes you could get in the game.
Right.
And so it is a really good story, and I really love the class system.
So what's like the gameplay like?
So it is similar to old Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Turn-based, but it has a battle system where...
Is it like Fire Emblem at all?
No, that's a tactics-based.
Okay.
Have you played any early Final Fantasies?
I haven't. I started with, I think...
Have you played 10?
Yes.
It's close to 10. It's more early on, but 10 is probably the closest you'll get.
Oh, alright. Yeah.
So, but one thing it has is you have these points that you get each turn that determine your attacks. You can brave, which gives you extra attacks, and you get up to 4 extra attacks, or you can default to get an extra move for the next one.
Oh, okay.
And your classes, you have like 20 classes you could choose from. And the classes are actually quite difficult to get.
Do you like get your own characters, or do they just
4
accumulate?
characters.
Oh.
There's 4 throughout
You
the game.
choose from them, or you just get them?
They're in your party.
Just
Yeah.
okay.
You start out with one, and then she meets someone else, and they just all converge.
So one mega character. Yeah, right.
But to get the classes, you have to defeat people with those classes.
Oh, okay.
And some of them are really overpowered. Red Mage, Ninja combo.
Sounds overpowered.
I'm a mage and a ninja. It's like, jeez.
So red mage has an ability that if a person misses, you get an extra BP, and ninja is about them missing.
Oh, so they just complement each other
Yes.
perfectly then. So it's definitely worth getting.
I would recommend it.
I heard they edited a lot of the costumes and stuff, the way the characters look from the Japanese version.
They did.
Was it they were too inappropriate or something?
And they
I heard
reduced
something
the
like
age of the characters also.
that. The age?
Yeah.
Why?
They were supposed to be 18-year-old females, and now they're like 14.
Yeah, so
Okay. Well then.
let's make them younger, put more clothes on.
Yep.
Because there's gonna be perverts in America, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it is really good, and I'd recommend it.
Okay, alright.
I don't really have any games that I'm looking forward to. What about you?
No.
DungeonDefenders
Super
too.
Smash Brothers,
I don't have a Wii or anything.
3DS.
3DS. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the 3DS.
Why not? We
I
can
don't know.
battle. Robin versus
I feel like-
Lucina.
I'll prove to you Lucina's a good character. I was telling him, like, yeah, dude, Lucina's awesome, but he, in Fire Emblem Awakening, he hadn't gotten to Lucina yet. He's like, I don't see what the big deal is about her and stuff. He's like, I think I'm just gonna stick to using Ike and Marth. I was like, dude, trust me, you're gonna love Lucina.
Ike's my favorite
Maybe,
character.
Yeah. Why is Marth? I never played the Fire Emblem with Marth in it. Why is he such a big deal? Like, people just seem to love him so much.
First off, he's been in the second most Fire Emblem games of 2.
Yeah.
And he is the only non-noble character.
Okay.
So he's not from nobility or
Yeah.
anything.
So it's just like, I don't know. I guess that makes it more appealing.
Yeah.
Because everyone, it's been a prince and princess, right?
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been lords, stuff like that.
I thought, wait, Marth was a king, though, right?
Marth started as a lord, then became a king, I believe.
Okay.
And I don't know what the third game he was in is.
You know what's exciting outside of gaming? Outside of gaming world? There's
Whoa, there's an
There's
outside.
an out.
there is.
Oh, no,
Believe it or not.
Bring
No, actually,
Leave the
have you guys ever heard of MakerBots? I'm pretty sure Gabe has.
Yeah, it's the little tinker box that you like put together.
No.
No, it's not the one where you actually construct them and stuff, kind of like those Vex.
No.
What?
MakerBots are 3D printers, and it's made by
That's not what I'm
You're
Close.
close.
Yeah. There's
The robots.
for you guys that don't know about this is kind of my area more than gaming. There's this whole maker community, which is basically a bunch of people that do DIY stuff, ranging from like Arduino stuff to like full several thousand or several ton like steel contraptions. Like there's this one guy who made there's this glove that fits over your hand, and basically it's a giant like 20-foot steel hand that moves based on movement of your hand, and it's stuff like that. A lot of steampunk people in the maker community and stuff like that. But there's this company called the Maker Shed.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they make all kinds of like Arduino packs. A lot of the Arduino shields come from Maker, from Make and all that stuff. But there's this 3D printer called the MakerBot, and they're actually sometime in the near future they're going to be selling them at Home Depot. So
That'll be fun.
I've
really
seen
exciting.
some YouTube
3D
videos.
printing
on how to
technology
make your own.
not only has gone from being strictly industrial.
Have you used CAD much?
I have.
CAD is so fun to play with.
It is. But it's,
During mid-high, I took a CAD class, and we had to build the car for our final, and that was so fun to build.
yeah, Gabe and I both took sim at the high school we were at, which is computer integrated manufacturing, and so you use CAD to make like a soap dish, and you 3D print it out on a powder media based printer,
Mold it.
and
then
cast
cast
it,
it.
and everything. It's a long process. For a while actually, I worked on a bits to bytes 3D printer. Got it working and then completely broke it.
Yeah. And you print parts out on it and stuff.
Yeah, I had to take apart one of the heads, and I ended up, it was made out of all plexiglass in it. For some reason, I put all the right tension down on everything, and for some reason I came back the next day and everything, all the plexiglass parts were shattered.
It is high school, so it's probably some kid in his backpack just like.
No, you could tell it was from their stress fractures on
their
joints from like over torquing or something, because I used red lock. But yeah, so
stuff happens.
3D printing's gone from very obscure, large companies having
Have you heard of that guy that made a 3D printer for food, and he
Yeah.
sells it at a restaurant?
Yeah, they just made a 3D printer that prints out candy, so it prints out like
they made a whole restaurant
stuff like that.
based off of it, and you get to watch them print it out in front of you.
How long does that take?
But 3D printing has gone from
30 minutes, I think.
3D printing's gone from this super crazy, like several tens of $1,000 machines to something that
build
high schools.
They've shown now on YouTube how to build some.
Yeah, high schools are now getting them. They're you have the powder media based. You have the UV reactive, the photoreceptive liquids. You have you can 3D print in metal now using
they use it in car manufacturing now.
Using recasting methods.
I just didn't know that.
NASA's working on 3D printing an entire rocket engine or parts of a rocket engine.
That would be insane.
There's ABS, PLA printing, filament based. There's biological printing now.
I saw that. I saw they made a kidney.
Yeah, there's a little girl actually. It was one of the first 3D printing things that they did. She had something wrong with her trachea.
Yeah.
A portion of her trachea.
You showed me an article.
They took out this part of her trachea.
Yeah.
Took her stem cells. Used a growth media in her stem cells. Printed out this new part of her trachea, implanted it, and she lives with a 3D printed portion of her trachea. It's amazing, But now people are starting to get to the point where you're getting to micrometer thickness layers and super fine parameters and stuff, where you're actually being able to print something out and immediately slap it into something, and it's good to go. It's cool future, man.
Speaking about NASA, did you guys see the ISSE3? Today at 10 o'clock, like 10:04 or something like that, it actually got really close to the moon. It was like, I think 10,000 feet, maybe? I think it was feet, from the moon without really getting caught in its orbit or anything like that. It was really close. And I was like watching it today, I was just like sitting there on my computer like, oh dude, look at that. It was cool.
That's pretty cool.
They had like an artist rendition. Yeah. And basically it was just like you watching like the structure of it, and you see like the moon and like basically like a ribbon path was following it, and I was just like, is it gonna like start going in? Because like you see, if you ever played like Kerbal Space Program, you see the orbit line, it starts curving around it, and I thought it was just gonna go whoop, like that and just make an orbit with it, but it's like really close, just changes trajectory a little bit.
Just kind of dimpled its orbit with that.
Yeah, so it was fun to watch. I was just sitting there for like a good 30 minutes, just like, oh, dude, look at that.
That's crazy.
Talking about that technology, my AI in Little Big Planet 2.
Yeah, finally got to work. Did my video ever help?
Huh?
Did that video ever help?
So it was a problem with where we placed the timer.
Oh, okay. Where'd you end up placing it?
On it, actually, not on the microchip.
Oh.
For some reason, it just wasn't taken on that microchip.
Maybe it's more time to go through that microchip or something.
But yeah, we fixed it.
Nice. Hopefully that'll be showcased.
Yep, it will be showcased, and I'll show off, hopefully, how well it works. The original will kill you 2 seconds.
Yeah, I remember we went over there for like a party, and you're like, dude, check out my cube, and we're all playing, and it's just like, dead. What, dude?
And then I showed them the next one where I slowed down the attack rate, slowed down how fast it aims at you.
He actually gave us a chance, basically. Little Big Planet 2, fun game.
I love the
Yeah, it's the only
gates
time I've
and
ever
stuff.
played that game.
Yeah.
It's the only way that
I love the gates and stuff they added to it though.
What?
Those are so fun. The gates
Oh,
compared to
like
Little Big
Andor
Planet
and all
1. Yeah.
Helpful. So I think we should start wrapping it up.
Just remember, I have a new series, Majora's Mask,
Yeah.
about to come out.
Majora's Mask, Minecraft,
Terraria.
I have
Terraria.
2 going on.
Yeah.
and
Persona
Pokemon
3.
Showdown.
Crash Landing.
Oh, your mod pack.
Yeah, my mod pack if I get it. We're waiting for a specific mod to come out for it because it's
It's the
basically
main mod.
Yeah, it's the showcase of it. Like when I was messing with it, I might give it away if I say too much. I kind of wanted to be surprised, but
We have some
I
people
just have to
waiting
wait.
on us.
I'm just
figuring
waiting
out.
on it. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see you guys later.
Yeah.